Hey there, everyone. Barbling here, and it is time for today's self-confidence challenge. And let me tell you, I really was debating about doing it today. I gave myself all of the reasons why I could do it tomorrow, but the topic is really appropriate. So, hey, art for the sake of life. Today's topic is, and I quote, "I have pain, and that's okay." Now, you might be able to get an idea of the fact that I am currently in pain, given the fact that I'm on bed rest right now. I just got back from a doctor's appointment, and there's some sort of medical thingamabob doohickey that I can look into that requires implant thingies that are not the usual kind of implant thingies that you normally think about when you think about implants. So yeah, I figured what better time to do this particular self-confidence challenge than I have pain and it's okay. So, I have pain and it's okay. Why is this important? Well, it's important because a lot of times pain is a fact of life. And it's not just physical pain, okay? It's also emotional pain. It could be heartbreak. It could be anger. It could be fear. It could be things that they manifest itself to you in like stress headaches or muscle aches, or you're holding yourself so tense and rigid that you realize that, wow, you're in pain, etc., etc. And the thing to remember about this for the purpose of self-confidence is not every day is going to be sunshiny birdies and tweeting mooses and all sorts of things like that. There's going to be days where, yeah, you feel like utter heck, which is today. And what helps for you to get through it, especially in a self-confidence viewpoint, is to realize you're still above ground. You can tell this because you're feeling the pain, and you probably wouldn't be feeling the pain if you were kind of sort of below ground. And that means if you're still above ground, tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow could definitely be better. True. Tomorrow could be god-awful as well, but you'll face that tomorrow. See, when you're going through challenges in life, especially with self-confidence, the future is always in motion. That's the good news. And the future is always in motion. That's the not so good news, because you might say, all right, I got through a really tough day today. Tomorrow has to be better, and ideally, yes, it would. But guess what? Sometimes the little gremlin of let's screw yourself up more than you could possibly imagine shows up, and tomorrow makes today look like you're walking on sunshine. Woohoo! And in case you're wondering, by the way, no Beak of Doom today, most likely. Definitely no Mo. I didn't bring Mo out, and I don't think the Beak of Doom can hear me talking in my bedroom as I am doing this particular self-confidence challenge. The thing you want to internalize, and let me tell you, it's really difficult for me to actually say this to you now because the bottom parts of my feet are basically thumping with my heartbeat, and I've had better days. I really have. As a matter of fact, and since I'm the one giving this self-confidence challenge, I might as well talk about it. I've always had physical pain since I've had my ankle fused. These things happen. It's a lot better since I had my ankle fused, because God knows it was god-awful before then when my foot fell off during one of the seminars of Las Vegas. But all of a sudden this weekend, normally it's my left foot. That's the foot that has my ankle fused. My right foot started feeling jealous. Yes, it surely did. And it started on Saturday, I believe. It started on Saturday that I could be just sitting down, working on my computer, and all of a sudden, boom, bolt of pain goes through my right foot, and I say, wow, that hurts, ouch. Actually, I kind of sort of yelped, ouch, etc. And then it goes away. It's the most freaking annoying thing on the face of this planet. No, there's probably more freaking annoying things on this face of the planet, but the point remains, okay? I don't know why it's happening. It's not supposed to happen. It's not fair. that it's happening. Stay with me here. I'm going to get to a very important part about this. An important part that I try also to teach my kids as well. It's not fair. I've gone through hell and beyond. A lot of people have gone through hell and beyond. And what is the next day? Hey, you haven't had enough hell. Here's some more beyond. Woohoo! And the fact is, yeah, you can say, it's not fair. Well, guess what, folks? Life ain't fair. All right? There is no aspect of the universe that is going to say, hey, you, I'm going to be totally fair to you and nothing's going to screw up your life, because no. In reality, in my opinion, that is, the universe doesn't give a damn about you, all right? However, some people do. The people you love, the people who love you, your friends, family, who are the people who love you, etc., etc., they do give a damn about you. And they are pulling for you to improve a lot. But sometimes the pain gets so much that you say, okay, I can't handle it. I can't handle this. And you know what? That's okay. You're human. It's possible to get to a breaking point. I was very close to that after this morning as well. And when it happens, you endure it. And you say to yourself, all right, so long as I know that the sun is going to rise tomorrow, and unless you deliberately try to do something extraordinarily non-optimal, you will be around tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow is another day. And ideally, another day that, hey, things might actually get better. Okay, true. They could be like me and get exponentially worse. But I have faith that, especially after bed rest really helps things. But you know, bed rest kind of sort of messes up things too, because you really can't do too much if you're in a bed. Although, of course, you can do your daily lessons and Facebook Lives. Yay, go me. It's looking at changing your lifestyle. So how do you change your lifestyle? If the pain you're starting again. Okay, it stopped. How do you handle your pain? There are definitely ways that you can do so. Bed rest, meds. Meds are wonderful. Highly recommend meds. Bed rest. I hate bed rest with a blinding passion that could torch several billion Hollywood epics. But yeah, it helps. And the downside is your muscles get weaker and weaker and weaker the more you're on bed rest, and I really hate that too. You could install a moving stair thingy on your stairs if you can't walk downstairs well. Heck, you can look about installing an elevator in your home if that is required and you can afford that. You can do what I do, which is scatter maybe 30 or 40 canes, okay, that's an exaggeration, in various rooms all around your house so you're never without a cane within arm's reach. That's another thing that you can also do. You can plan your business meetings on days where, ideally, you're optimal. The challenge with that is that there come a time where you're going to have to give a webinar and you just don't want to emerge from your bed covers. Let me tell you, if it's only you involved with it, do what you will. But if you're working with a partner, you do your darndest to get yourself out there, to psych yourself up during the entirety of the webinar, and then collapse for the next 36 hours. But yeah, if you have commitments that other people are counting upon you, if you can manage to do it, yeah, go ahead and do that. So, I guess in closing, the self-confidence challenge, I have pain, and that's okay, because honestly, it wouldn't matter if it's not okay. Sad but true. The universe does not give a damn about you. But the people you love and the people who love you, they'll go to the ends of the earth for you. So, if you can ask for help, do it. chances are people are, especially if they see that you are in pain, are going to want to help you out, physically, that is. There's no shame in asking for help. Now, what if the pain you're going through is emotional or psychological, mental, etc., etc.? That's a whole nother kettle of coffee, because that involves different pain receptors, and also the mind can really screw you over with the little voices in the back of your mind saying particularly horrible things about you, because when you're in pain, your defenses are lowered. And if your defenses are lowered, it's really easy to smush you into teeny tiny bits. So, it's life. Life is not fair. Life was never meant to be fair. Life will never be fair. There is always the randomness of life that could result in a low-flying asteroid knocking you off your bicycle or skateboard or what have you. Life's not fair. Pain is not fair. But it's a fact of life. And if you are one of the many who are going through various different kinds of pains or so, more power to you. Because those who are not in pain, they really don't quite get it. You know, I've heard of people using the word spoons to describe pain, that maybe you have a number of spoons during the day, and every time it's a bad pain, you take out one spoon, and you take out another spoon, and take out a third spoon, and boy, I really need to get my hairs cut. Until you're left with no spoons, meaning you really can't really operate as you normally would in life. And so, yeah, life's not fair, but you do what you can. You ask for help when you can. You tell your ego to shut the F up and say, look, people want to help me. Go out and ask for help. With the caveat that you make sure the people you do ask for help really do want to help you. I've had times in the past where I have chosen really poorly people to help me out. Oh my gosh. Led to some of the most character building experiences of my entire life. Nothing says you are scum beyond recognition when the one person you trust to help you basically says, yeah, you deserve it, you're scum beyond recognition. So, choose wisely. Thus, in closing, for today's self-confidence challenge, I have pain, and it's okay. The reason why it's okay is because it doesn't make a damn bit of a difference. If it's not okay, it's still there. So, if it's still there, you deal with it. And you work to how you can make it work best for you. And we'll be talking about that later on in future lessons. So, hello. Barbling here, signing off. I've just been waiting for the doctors now for about hour and a half. Just got home. Just got that wonderful news about the wonderful Mominator apparatus that I could possibly get implanted into my body. And no comment with that. So, if you have pain, it's okay. Do what you need to do to lessen it, and try to move your work around so when you are feeling at a peak of physical imperfection, it's okay. You've taken care of other things ahead of in the future or in the past. Or at around 3 a.m. this morning when I wrote my latest affiliate marketing lesson, because I was awake at 3 o'clock in the morning, go figure, thank you, pain, and it took my mind off it to work on the particular marketing lesson. Really wish the birdie was here, really wish Mo was here. Well, it's not quite the birdie, and it's not quite the beak of doom, but we do have one of my wolves, and yes, for the past 10 years, I have a number of stuffed wolves. They make great body pillows, and they can keep your knees raised and such. Highly recommend them. They're from Wild Republic. You can get them on Amazon. Normally, I believe they're around $30 or $40, unless you try to buy them during Christmas time, where the price zooms up to $120 because there were none available. And I think they put the price there so nobody would actually buy it, except I did because I needed one real bad back then. But good marketing lesson that. When there is a big demand, spike the prices. So long as it's not meds. Don't spike the prices in meds. But stuffed wolves, especially if we have 1, 2, 3, and then there's also a white tiger down there. Yeah, I guess I'll make it okay. So, this is Barb Ling signing off. And I will definitely see you on the inside. And remember your takeaway. Pain is actually finite. It's interesting that's your takeaway, since I didn't even say that, but I'm saying it now. Pain ideally is finite, and this too shall pass. So do the best you can to make this too pass. And hey, who knows tomorrow? You might be able to look at things with a whole lot better perspective. So this is Barb Ling signing off. I am way too tired to do a normal swing, but I will do my best. And we will see you swing on, Lord, the inside. Get ready to touch. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.